Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to check out the newly released Thruxton 400 by Triumph. So I was super excited when I first heard that Triumph is making a 400 variant of Thruxton because my channel name is based out of that. Thrux is short for Thruxton. When I first heard about that, I had a little bit of mixed feeling. But I was also excited because it is Triumph, and if they're gonna make it in 400 variant, then it will be affordable. You can get it easily. But at the same time, it's a partnership with Bajaj. Bruh. And I don't know. I don't want to be judgmental, but somewhere it feels like they're going to mess up with the design, or I don't know. And I saw all the leak images on the internet, and it looked very bad. Very unpromising, if I can say. In some pictures, it almost looked like a cheap modification of Speed 400 to look like a Pulsar 220. So I wasn't very sure until a few days ago when the official leaks started popping up in the internet, and it was final, guys. So that's how the Thruxton 400 is going to look like. I did not like that very much, because it's based out of the same Speed 400. The engine is the same. The engine can be the same, there's no problem in that, but the frame, how the bike looks, everything except for the front fairing, everything else looked very much the same. I really love the OG Thruxton bike because that was one of the very first cafe racer, and Royal Enfield took inspiration from that and they built their own cafe racer, Continental GT. Anyway, today I'm going there and see for myself. Okay, so here we are, the Triumph showroom. All right. Here it is, the all-new Triumph Thruxton 400. Finally official. It looks way better in person than I thought. Honestly, I wasn't expecting that, seeing all the leaked images. So among the Triumph's 400cc lineup, the Scrambler, Speed 400 and Speed T4, this one really stands out. You can see that in the showroom. The bike is lean and slim, kind of like some other bike I can think of, and is shorter than it looks in the pictures. So this one actually reminds you more of the Street Triple RR than the OG Thruxton, but here we are. Thruxton 400 is based off of the other Triumph's 400 lineup, especially the Speed 400, but they've made some tweaks. The tank is new, it looks lean and slim, it also feels slightly longer. The fuel cap is in the center and inspired by the OG Thruxton, which Triumph calls it as Monza style fuel cap. This is a change compared to the other 400s where the fuel cap is offset to the right, but here you find it in the middle. There's a removable seat cowl. I think this is the first time on any Indian bike. And the fairing. Love it or hate it, this front fairing is going to be iconic in the coming days, in my opinion. I personally have mixed feelings about this, but I'm sure it's going to be iconic. I think people are just going to buy this for the fairing because firstly it's a Triumph bike, so it's reliable, and there's nothing in the market that looks like this. From the front, of course. And it has that cafe racer tag to it, and the only other cafe racer option is the Continental GT right now, and this is sort of like a competition in the market, not in terms of power, but anyway. Thruxton 400 comes in 4 colors: black, white, yellow and red, and it carries the new stripe design, which I'm not a fan of. I feel the graphics could have been a little better. The midsection is changed, redesigned, also something I didn't like because of this unnecessary design detailing that they've done. They could have just copied the OG Thruxton design. It's neater, it's clean. You get Triumph's signature LED headlamp, same as the other bikes. Same instrument cluster, upside down forks, but in black, not the iconic gold ones. Clip-on handlebars for that cafe racer feeling. Bar and mirrors from the Speed 400. monoshock at the back, and the tires are 110 by 70 in the front and 150 by 60 in the rear. You get Apollo or MRF options depending on what's available when you're buying, or maybe you can choose between them. Both wheels are 17 inches. The front brake gets upgraded sintered pads for better performance. The rider foot pegs are pushed slightly back, so combined with that slimmer tank, clip-on handlebars, you immediately get that cafe racer feel when you sit on it. It also feels lighter. The rear section is redesigned, no signature tail lamp that you see on the other bikes. They've redesigned the tail lamp and it's a lot slimmer and smaller now. And the seat height is just 795mm. It's shorter compared to the Scrambler Speed 400 and the Speed T4, so short riders can handle this easily. You get ride-by-wire throttle, switchable ABS and switchable traction control, slip-in assist clutch, a USB-C charging port. So Thruxton 400 has the same TR series 400cc engine, just like the other 400s, 6-speed gearbox, 37 Nm of torque, but the power output is increased by 2 PS. So you get 42 PS in Thruxton 400 compared to the 40 PS in Speed 400. So Thruxton is going to be slightly faster in high speeds compared to the Speed 400, and Triumph claims a top speed of 161 km/h, which we'll find out very soon. So this bike is priced at Rs 2.75 lakh ex showroom, and it will cost you somewhere around 3.5 lakhs on road in city like Bangalore. Compared to the Royal Enfield Continental GT, this is a lot more affordable cafe racer bike. But of course you have the major differences: twin cylinder, more cc, and the GT looks actually more like the OG Thruxton. So yeah, this is the Thruxton 400 and its first impressions. How it rides? Stay tuned for the ride review. That's it guys. Tell me what you think of the new Thruxton 400. Drop your comments. See you in the next one. Peace.